EA Sports. It's in the game.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relax. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up. Down. Go to the down. I see cuz jogging down. Jogging down. Got Benjamin Franklin on my T-Bano. So drop from the jungle. I keep the on me, I leave you puzzle. Bang, I'm the black card on my knee longer than hair on her. That cavity, and I'm the her gas salary. Saudi, are you on 10 yet? You know, you can start if you looking for somebody. Pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate, hold up. Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Are you on 10 yet? Hold up. Do you have yet? Jury on Windex. Woo! 80 my Rolex. Might make back the Benz. Pseudo coming out. Black on black again. I might go to trim. I been built to win. I don't exit here. Too much flexing here. Too much bread to get. I've been stretching up. Ain't no catching up. I don't rest enough. I don't plan for luck. I keep working hard. Who keep blessing us? I'm on the 10 and I need a 10. The made of my M a week. December been good to me. Not even Kendrick can humble me. Too rich to go do the least. Tryna become a way bigger. My
South Philadelphia, Wells Fargo Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, channeling the spirit of our founding fathers, there's a future here in Philadelphia.
Well, after 4 years of tanking, they finally have generational talent. Look out for these guys. They're on the up and up.
As Sixers fans, it's been worth the wait, and we're ready to go. The wait is over in this one. The Sixers control the tap. To the rim. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Chris Middleton at the line for 2 shots. A career 87% from the line. Able to convert on both free throws. George hits the three-pointer.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
May 2018, Jay, the Bucks make the move to Mike Budenholzer roster that's built to win now.
And Coach Bud brings stability to a team that had a lot of question marks around the head coaching position. Jason Kidd gets let go last year. That caused some drama with him and Giannis. They hired Joe Prunty. He comes in. He tries his best. But now he
flushes down the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo. Gasol to Adetokunbo. From the outside, no good.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Embiid. To Paul George. Has a look. That's usually one that he'll knock down. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Hill across the timeline. Down 5. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Mike Budenholzer wants a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
33, Tobias Harris. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Adetokunbo. To Gasol. Has a chance. A fundamental shot right there.
The assist. Number 2, Wesley.
In the front court comes Smith. Leads 5. Here comes the screen. George up against the Spaniard. For 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Hill into the front court. 5-point game. To Gasol. Joel Embiid pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
PG lets it fly. Not that time. Matthews to Gasol. It's a big finish.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Number 2, Wesley Matthews.
Sixers have the basketball. To George. Here comes the screen. Sizing up the defense. It's George for 2. Won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Hill. Matthews. Giannis! Antetokounmpo. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for the Philadelphia 76ers. Number 20.
Smith with the basketball. Leads 3. Paul George. Trying to cash in. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Hill to Middleton. Joel Embiid with the block. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Time for some new personnel into the game. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Goes 2 for 2.
Good shot, good shot.
Sixers control it.
I got ball.
George, defended by Connaughton. To Young. George to Young. George. Textbook defense. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
1 minute remaining in the first.
George Hill missed his first. That one goes.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Paul George to Young. Probing the defense. It's PG for 2. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Hill across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
A simple touch foul.
Scott, that's his first personal foul.
Can't connect on the first free throw. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2.
I got him. Here we go.
To Young. Nice pass to get things going.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Bucks basketball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw try, off the mark.
Number 7, Ersan Ilyasova.
George against Connaughton. Deep three at the buzzer, and a three-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. So we are through one in what has been an entertaining start, to say the least. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Milwaukee with the basketball. Antetokounmpo to George Hill. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2-4 now.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
To Paul George. Here comes the screen. George. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Margins 8. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this here.
Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
The Bucks at the controls. That's rebounded by Philadelphia. Giannis Antetokounmpo snatching it out of the air. Deep left corner. Here comes the screen. Harris. Got it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Giannis with it up top. Down 12. Knocked loose. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Oh, he missed them both. Burke with it. Up a dozen. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Bucks at the controls. To Middleton. Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Chris Middleton. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 7, Ersan Ilyasova.
To George. Sets him up. Picked up by the Bucks. Thaddeus Young sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Looking for his man. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Love the hustle. Sprawled down on the deck. That's out. Last touch by Chris Middleton. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in,
Philadelphia with the basketball.
number 2, Wesley Matthews.
Trey Burke guarded by Powell. Curling inside. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Stuffs it down with authority. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Number 22, Thaddeus Young.
George Hill to Middleton. Not that time. Tosses. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract, because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Bucks at the controls. Knocked loose. Sixers have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Gets it in the left corner. Trey Burke. Missed it. To Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Middleton. Got to the rim but couldn't finish. Paul George throws it up. George. To Embiid. With a drop step. Joel Embiid. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Old school equals high percentage.
Hill into the front court. His guys down big. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to shuffle things up.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. Philadelphia 76ers are in the penalty. Entering the game for the Bucks, number 55.
Thaddeus Young swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And that's a backcourt violation. Hill to Gasol. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down?
That's me. I got ball.
George lets it fly. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Matthews. Goes to the left side.
In the second quarter.
Matthews. Tough matchup against George. George Hill to Middleton. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Paul George. Here comes the screen. To George. Pass to the rim. Flushes down the slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Bucks basketball. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one goes down. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Here comes the screen. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The 76ers dominated this matchup from the opening tip, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second-chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Bucks may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Second chance points. Player of the half.
Joel Embiid is up in the air swatting shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals. Who wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that?
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Hill to Gasol. And he'll go to the foul line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Pau Gasol, couple of free throws on the way. Shoots it at 75% for his career. No good. Missed them both. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
To Hill. Antetokounmpo. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one, count it. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Lobs it up. Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Hill across the timeline. Down a bundle to Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Ed, I know we live in a new age where players rather take a 3 than a 2. But if you get an easy 2, that's a guaranteed bucket. You have to take it.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
The Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Gasol. Surveys the floor. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Embiid. Trey Burke guarded by Pau. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Looking to make something happen to Matthews. George Hill, great feed. Tobias Harris sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. And look out. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Trey Burke. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to George Hill. Shot from the lane won't go. Embiid. Down low George. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Middleton. To Adetokunbo.
Hey, screen.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Burke with it. His guys holding the big lead. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Can't connect from in close. Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end When there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Hill. Five on the shot clock for Milwaukee. To Hill. Shot clock violation.
No basket. One minute remaining in the third quarter.
Goes to the right side.
Screen, I got your help.
Down the lane to lay it in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Bucks at the controls. George Hill. The drive right to the basket. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two. Pau Gasol. He's got two shots coming. He's struggled so far. And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second.
Go to work, man. That's all you. That's all you. I'm here. I got ball.
To Paul George.
Hey, watch this screen. Look.
Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Hill into the front court. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Sixers have it. Nothing going here on that drive. 19-footer at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. And the 76ers have to be feeling good. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Sixers have the basketball. To Young. Thaddeus Young. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First free throw is good. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Embiid. Young.
Let's go.
Embiid to Young. Thaddeus Young, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Knocked loose. Young, there's the toss. Bucks basketball. Greek Freak for 2. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Embiid down for Smith. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Joel Embiid, huge block. That's his 3rd block this evening. Couple of cracks at the line now.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active. With their hands, that's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both.
Entering the game for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 8, Paul George.
George misfires. It's no good. To George Hill. Adetokunbo. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line. Bobby Portis at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, number
To George. Embiid. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Shot by Smith off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation to Tobias Harris. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Yes, sir.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Adetokunbo to Hill. They work it down to Gasol. From the painted area, won't go down. To Embiid.
Isolation. Give me the rock.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Hill passed it off. Rises for the slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Adetokunbo to Gasol. The rebound taken down by the Sixers. Embiid. Hill across the timeline. Down a bundle. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Embiid. They get it to George. Down low. Yes. And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Paul George at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Gasol to Middleton. Here comes the screen to Gasol. George Hill. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. To Middleton from long range. Good contest. Middleton off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Layup goes down. Well done.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
The Bucks at the controls. Hill. To Middleton. Shot won't go. Knocked loose. Pau Gasol matched up with Paul George. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Here comes the screen. To Gasol, down low. Sixers able to clear the rebound. George. Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. Misses the first.
Next one going in, baby.
Knocks down the second free throw. Oh, can't do that.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Driving right to the basket. He'll put it up at the buzzer. The Sixers shot at the buzzer does indeed go down, but it only affects the final score. This ball game is over.
Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers put on a show in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Bucks did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight, because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Philadelphia 76ers looked very impressive today, especially when it came to capitalizing on their own missed shots. The way they kept extending possessions wore out the D and earned them the win.
Player of the game.
Paul George gets rewarded for the way he provided his teammates with plenty of easy baskets. His assist total is certainly indicative of his clever playmaking.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Around